These tragedies have become far too commonplace. We as a people have got to change. That's how we honor those families. That's how we honor the families in Newtown. That's how we honor the families in Aurora.
The president speaking about gun control, but that remains a touchy subject south of the border. We want to talk a little bit more about the debate in the United States, and we're joined from Washington by Jonathan Hudson. He's with the Brady Campaign to Prevent Gun Violence. The gun debate here in Canada, to the extent we have one, is so different than it is south of the border. What will it take, do you think, in your country to make significant change?
Ian, it's going to take the Congress listening to the political will of the people. There's much we don't know about this horrible carnage, this apparent hate crime. What we do know that is that every day in America, 88 people are killed by gunfire. And most of these tragedies are preventable through common sense solutions that would keep guns out of dangerous hands, solutions that the majority of Americans support, but Congress fails to enact.
So help us understand that. If the majority wants the change, if shootings like this one get such headlines, and they sure do, why does Congress not listen?
Well, the Republican Congress refuses to take action because they're acting as lapdogs to the corporate gun lobby, beholden to the cash that floods their coffers. We know that Brady background checks work to keep guns out of dangerous hands. Since the Brady Law was enacted in 1994, Brady background checks have blocked 2.4 million prohibited and dangerous people like convicted felons, fugitives, domestic abusers, and the severely mentally ill from getting their hands on guns. So we know that these background checks work and save lives. And in America, if you poll gun owners and non-gun owners alike, they're more popular. Brady background checks are more popular than baseball and kittens. Even 78% of NRA, National Rifle Association members, support Brady background checks to keep guns out of the hands of dangerous people. But Congress are serving as lapdogs to the corporate gun lobby, so there's inaction. Yet we're winning at the state level. Oregon just became last month the 6th state since the horrible massacre in in Newtown, Connecticut at Sandy Hook to pass Brady background checks on all gun sales, including at gun shows and online, so that people can no longer just surf the internet or breeze into a gun show and come away loaded with guns for cash, no questions asked.
We have less than a minute here, but I need to ask you this. You know, some people are critical of the president and others making an issue of gun control in this particular case because you have a gun that apparently was purchased legally. It was a handgun. It's not an automatic assault rifle. It's a different kind of situation than Newtown. Do you think it's a strategic problem for people like the president to attach gun control to this particular terrible case?
We know that background checks save lives, and they're wanted by the majority of American people. And the president was right that too many innocent Americans are killed by dangerous people who have no trouble getting their hands on a gun. So we need to pass common sense solutions. Will background checks alone stop every tragedy? No, but we do know that they save lives, and we do know that gun owners and non-gun owners alike support measures to keep guns out of dangerous hands.
All right. Well, thank you very much for speaking to us tonight. Jonathan Hudson is in Washington representing the Brady Campaign to Prevent Gun Violence.